Hi, how you doing? What's the gossip? Let me know. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. How is everyone doing? I'm so sorry that I am like just hot. Not hot as in sexy hot. Hot as in the UK is going through a heatwave right now. I don't know what it is, but I cannot handle it. Like, I'm going to go out, I'm heading to HomeSense in a little minute, or I think it's HomeSense I'm going to. I need the aircon full blast. I'm just excited to get in the car, and if you're not from the UK, that might sound rather strange, but the UK homes, the UK doesn't get a lot of heat throughout the whole of the year. Like, we get a couple of weeks a year and it will be frying and the heat hits differently. And I feel like the homes here they're built to keep heat in. So when it's hot outside, the heat is in, and our homes don't have aircon because we probably don't really need it. But I think we're actually getting to a point where it's getting hotter every single year, so maybe I need to look at investing. But we don't have aircon, or I'm sure you could, but you would have to like lower your ceilings and stuff. You know, like when you go to different countries where you've got it all built in. I would love that, but ours are like portable units, or the ones that are more typical. But yeah, you could get done. I think you would have to mess with everything, and I've obviously renovated. It is because today the heat has taken over my life. Like, So yeah, I'm heading to HomeSense, and I'll take you with me and see if there's anything new in. I think that's where we're going anyway. If not, I'll take you wherever we're going. It'll end up being somewhere where it'll sell home stuff. Anyway, it is much later in the day now, so it's actually 20 to 6 in the evening. I'm going to go and get an iced coffee, and I'm going to go and do home shopping. Because if I sit here any longer, I think I might just cook. I will be like a piece of steak, and I'll be well done. Like, it's just so toasty. I'm not even joking. And I'm sure any of my fellow UK people watching may feel the same, but yeah, it's not the nicest. Or some people love it. I was speaking to my neighbour last night and he was like, he loves the heat. Not for me, not this type of heat anyway. Right, we're going to go to HomeSense, and then I'll show you the lights, because I've had the lights done at the back, and I've also had the lights on my bookcase done. They're not fully wired in, but you get a feel for the look, so I'll show you that as well. And we're just going to have a cute couple of days, and we'll be nice and cool hopefully in the next clip, because I will have had probably an hour's worth of aircon, because I'm not getting out of the car until my whole body temperature has gone to -17. So let's go. Good morning. It is the next day and I'm just stripping my bed. Didn't get nothing at HomeSense. To be fair, it was nice just to get out, you know, and have a little bit of time. I'm so sorry if you're going to hear noises. I've opened the window, because every single window in my house is open because it is so warm, as I mentioned yesterday. But we're going with it and I'm being super productive. So yeah, I didn't get nothing, but it was nice to be out. Oh, I can hear the birdies tweeting. How cute. I'm going to have such a productive weekend. I feel like I just want to sort loads out in this house. I need to get back to being really good at content, particularly for short form content. So I need to do all that. And I'm just like, do you know what? Today's the day to start organise all of this house, because since doing my office, I feel like I've had no organisation. Stuff's been everywhere. So today is the day for that. Every room is getting it. It's all getting sorted. Everything's getting cleaned. Oh my god, the birdies! Can you hear that? Yeah, so I feel like let's just get it done. This is what you're getting today. We're not here for the aesthetics of Sheldon. And we're definitely not here for the aesthetics of my house because my house is a shambles. But today is the day that I actually just get stuck in. Between today and tomorrow, I want to leave this weekend and have a completely fresh feeling home. Every surface is getting cleaned. Everything, fabric that I can wash is getting washed. I've put the curtains up in my bedroom. I'll show you those in a little bit and I'll show you the lights and stuff that I'd mentioned. But for now, it's all going to be about cleaning. So I'll put you on a wee time lapse over the next couple of hours and just show you some of the bits that I do. And then I'll come back and I'll show you all the little updates that I've got. Wish me luck. So I've cleaned loads and now I need to head to Wix because I was mentioning in one of the last videos that I want to start like putting my tools in the basement and stuff, but I'm worried about the rust and all that sort of stuff, and people were like, put it in a shed in the garden. I don't have enough. I want to keep the shed, I want to keep the garden to be like really pretty and stuff, so I've decided I'm going to get air sealed storage boxes and throw a lot of them in, and then I'll just label them on what's in what so that I know when I go down to the basement. People were saying put up the loft, but that feels way more effort to get that out as of when I need it. And then, so I'm going to get some air sealed boxes, and then I'm also going to get like a toolbox and have all the day-to-day tools that you use, like your drill and all that sort of stuff in. So yeah, I'm going to head there now because then I can start cleaning lots of upstairs stuff. So I'm a man on a mission. I've just got back and I got such bargains. So Mike said WD-40 will be good to spray on, you know, like on my mitre saw, just on the mechanisms and stuff, just as I'm storing it, because A, moisture can't get through that, and B, it obviously just keeps it good if I'm not using, because obviously I'm not a workman, I don't use it all the time, but it's good to store and spray it. So I got some of that, and then I got one of these. Have I got my receipt? I don't know how much everything was, but I just felt it was really cheap for what I got. So this was £7, which I thought was great. It's a great size, you know, for storing anything, even if you've got like things that you just want to put away, Christmas decorations, all that good stuff. Yeah, it comes with the lid and you get a decent chunk of space in there for £7. Bargain. And then I also got these ones. Look at the size of this. And it comes with wheels as well. And a lid, so it's the same sort of type as the other one. And that was £19. I thought that was really cheap because I had a look on Amazon and they were way more expensive for smaller in size. So yeah, I think these will seal them in pretty good. So I'm made up with that. I think I'm going to use one for Christmas decks because I've still got some of those in my guest bedroom, and I think I'll then use the others for some tools. I'll use the smaller one for some of my smaller tools, and I'll probably go back and get another one. The good thing about it is, as well, as I can stack them on top of one another, because the lids, I've got the little indents, you know, for the wheels, so I could probably stack 3 or 4 and just got loads of stuff in that and just put a little label on the front for the things that I don't like, the Christmas decks and stuff. So I'm made up with those. Yeah, I'll definitely be going back later on or tomorrow to grab some more, just because I was on my own as well and I was trying to grab hold of them and get out. It has been raining a little bit. I think we're expecting thunderstorms this afternoon. Yay! So I'm going to go and carry on doing some bits and bobs, and then I'll show you all the bits and bobs. How many times can you say bits and bobs in one sentence? And then I'll show you all the stuff that's been going on. And yeah, I've had some updates on the house. Nothing major, but yeah, some things to show you. I made up with those. Now that I can start to actually get the tools away. Like I said, if you've seen my last vlog, I have tools in my bath. My bath has tools in. I don't bath, by the way, I just get showers. So I'll be able to get them out, get them all in here and get everywhere really clean and tidy. And then I ordered, I don't know if anybody remembers, but after Christmas last year, I ordered a new tree for my dining room area. That's still upstairs in the box, just in the way. So I'm thinking I'm going to order some more Christmas tree bags, because I put the other one down in the basement. I checked it the other day and it seems fine. So I'm going to order some different coloured Christmas tree bags for that one. So I can just put that down there with the other one that I've already got. And then we should be good. I will have a clear house. I mean, I've not, because I've still got this back room, but that is much clearer than it was. Anyway, I'm rabbiting, procrastinating. Let me go and grab a drink of water and crack on with some of this work. So, look, I've got the lights up. And the Boston Ivy is on as well. And it is grown so much. I just looked at some pictures, you know, from when I put it up. And it's actually doing really well. So, we'll see how that goes. I've got some trellis and stuff that I need to take to the tip, but the back is looking so good. I'll show you the lights up close. It's been raining, so. But yeah. Look how good that looks. Hopefully it catches on. But yeah, it's got lots of new sprouts, so I think this one's doing well, that one's doing well, this one is a little bit slower, but hopefully be alright. And then the lights need bulbs and to get them wired in, but they look so good. I'm so pleased with it. And I looked at a picture the other day of when the wall was white and stuff, and it looks so much better now. Like, you don't realise it when you're in amongst it and just doing the bits and bobs daily. But yeah, once the ivy grows up all around the lights, I think that's going to look so good. And then it'll get to autumn and they'll all go like amber colour, and then I'll have the lights on in the evening and it'll all be cosy. And then I've got some stuff here. So this is plastic for the beds. I'm going to put this in the bed, and this is like I've not took out the tin yet, but this is like, let me take it out and I can show you. And this is like, I think it's like a tar like type paint. So I'm going to put that on the inside of the wood just to protect the wood as much as possible. This is just like a black one. And then I'm going to put this to protect the bed. Then I'll slice the bottom of it so that it's got good drainage. And then I'll put like stones and stuff just to make sure that the drainage is really well. Please ignore, I literally was doing some bedding before and this was in the tumble dryer and it wasn't fully dry, so I just thought I'll throw it there just now. And then I've cleaned all out here. It looks so good. I do think I'm going to get like a vase with some florals in for here, just because I think it needs that. It needs a little bit of warmth. But yeah, I'm going to do that. And we've got some new vases in at Styled As, so I'm going to be getting one of those. I've just got to clear some bits over here. This hoover doesn't belong here, but I was just charging. And then I'm going to go on to my snagging jobs. So I've got here, and I'm going to fill this. So I'm going to do that hopefully in the next couple of days. I literally need to get I need to get it sorted ASAP. Then you'll have to let me know your thoughts on these. So I've got my little Jim Lawrence wall lights, and I've had these just sort of connected to the bookcase. The electrics are not all connected yet. But that'll be done in the next couple of days, and then it's going to have the same little shades that I've got on my chandelier, which will tie in with the curtains. But I just felt like it was, even though it's an antiques and I don't like touching antiques, but I just wanted lighting on it because it felt like, in my opinion, lighting makes things. But yeah, hopefully this type of light, like this antique brass, the Jim Lawrence style, goes in keeping. It fits perfect. So yeah, I love it. But you'll have to let me know your thoughts. These curtains are being trained. I've just put up the bedroom ones as well, so I need to get them trained. I've not started styling them or anything in terms of putting the ribbon round and steaming them. Not styling, sorry, steaming. And I need to still get all this sorted, but this room is almost finished now. I'm just going to be putting all my washing and stuff away, but these curtains are so much better than the other ones. So firstly, I've gone up to the ceiling. I've got the same pinch pleat, but obviously because I've not trained the pleats, these are not sitting right at all. So I'm going to sort that out and I'll fix the TV and stuff. I know the TV, it's not ideal where it is, but it is what it is. I'm not changing that, and I'll just get these all sitting nice. But I love the fact that they go right up to the ceiling now, because you can see in the wallpaper just here, this is where the other curtains went to, so I need to get that filled. And I think I'm just going to paint it like in a much lighter colour, so I'm going to do that as soon as possible. But yeah, the curtains are the same as the ones that I've got in the living room. So I think this evening, my job is going to be to steam these up and then start to train the pleats. To be fair, they've fallen into place because I put them up yesterday and I feel like the pleats are starting to fall in. So that's good. I did mess with them a little bit to shape them. So I'll just get some ribbon, steam all these wrinkles and stuff out, and they'll look perfect. And I just stuck with the same pole. That's the same as the one I've got in my office as well. But yeah, these are looking really good. I love them against the radiator and the dark blinds. These are just my favourites. I've got my ladder, and then I'm going to have a good clean up, get all this washing away. And then over here, I'm going to take this bookcase out of here because, yeah, I think I'm going to put the smaller sideboard in here. And then, yeah, it is looking really good though. So I'm excited to get the back flip plant bed sorted out. So my back garden is probably, I would say it's definitely gets sun. I think it probably gets about 3 hours of sun maybe in the bed. The whole garden gets chunks of it different throughout the day. But the main, I would say, bulk is about 3 or 4 hours a day that it gets sun. And I want shrubs out there, probably more evergreens and things that are going to look good all year round. And so if you've got any recommendations of anything that you think I should go there, because now that I've got all the stuff, it's just a case of when we're not expecting it to rain and get out and get it painted and then get the liner in, I can get the mud and then start to get the plants planted. So yeah, if you could help me with that, that would be great. And I've been out and speaking to my neighbours. We have just, I think because I've been out doing the plants, my neighbour's been out doing her plants, and we've just been having loads of chats, which has been lovely. And it's probably the most that I've spoke to them, and I always speak to them when I see them, but I think because maybe I've got something not in common, because obviously you can talk about anything with anyone, but both of us feel like we're dead passionate about it. So we're like, and then she was like, oh, you have to deadhead this one. So I'm away getting my, is it secateurs? Is that what they're called? But yeah, the little snippers I'm all new to this, but yeah, to snip them off. So I've deadheaded some of the hydrangeas that needed it, and the other ones are blooming and looking beautiful. And then yeah, maybe I'll get some stuff like that out the back. So if there's anything pretty that you think, yes, that would be amazing, that too. But yeah, I think mainly like greens and maybe things that go nice in autumn, like gorgeous autumn, like purpley, orange, that would be amazing. So if you know of anything, please let me know. But yeah, I've had a most amazing couple of days. I've been really productive today. I feel like I've achieved loads on my little list that I've been meaning to do. So getting those tubs, I've put loads of tools in it, which is amazing. I've just put it in this back room just now, but I will take it all down to the basement. And yeah, I feel like, you know, when you just have a day when it's really productive. I think this evening I'm going to do all my stairs, get all those cleaned up. I'm going to do all the landings, get them all hoovered and fresh, and dust all the panelling up there. I just want to have an evening of doing all that, and obviously I need to edit this video as well. So that's just going to be my night, just a bit of chill. It has gone really warm again, but the clouds are out in full force again. So I think the rain's going to come back. It's been on and off all day. So yeah. But, and I mentioned before as well about the new vases. We were supposed to have them for Wednesday, but there was a little issue, a little delay with getting them delivered. But they are all in the office now. So we just need to get them uploaded to our website. So that'll probably be maybe start of the week or whatever, but they are beautiful. So I think I'm going to buy myself one for the hallway and get some, maybe the rust, the dusky pink peonies. I do love them, and maybe some hydrangeas, the vintage rose ones. So I think I'm going to do that out there, and something gorge. Yeah, I just loved them. Honestly, I had the best day yesterday, although I was on fire. I promise you, this isn't going to become a personality to say how hot it is. I'm going to stop. I stop now. But yeah, thank you for being here. I am going to change my outros. I feel like I'm a creature of habit. So my intros are always the same, my outros are always the same, and I kind of like that. So I need to think of a new outro. So if you think of anything, please let me know, because I do always say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I've still got like lots of people that watch my videos that don't subscribe, so I feel like I'm just saying it for the sake of saying it. So I would rather just say something cute. So if you can think of anything, please leave it below, and I will leave the last normal outro. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I will catch you gorgeous people in my next video.